Greetings, blessings, salutations. What's up, family? Welcome to Conversations with them two. I am MJ. She is,
Lady Des.
and we are here on this President's Day holiday. Even though my president was gone 8 years ago, but anyway, anywho,
Yeah, anywho.
welcome to the show. Thank you guys
Hey,
for joining us. Um, Before we get started, Des, what was that music?
I asked you, did you want that jazzy
No, you asked me
feel
if I
type
wanted a
music? You didn't
duck.
like the music?
I was over here doing this.
No, you wasn't. I saw you clapping.
Well, that was toward the end because you have to pep yourself up when it gets okay. Anywho, welcome to the show. We are here. Are just gonna have a conversation tonight. That's what it's all about. That's what we're gonna do, right? That's what we're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, it feel like I missed them, and a lot has been going on, and I think we have a lot to share within a short period of time. And I still have a lot of photo dumping to do, which I have not even started yet. Because I have so many other projects that I'm working on. I don't want to see your face doing all of
Here
that.
we go.
But we have some great things coming up, and we want to share that with you. Things are happening in our community, different awarenesses. So that's what we're doing tonight, everybody.
Yeah, it's a holiday, so we're just gonna kick back a little bit. We're not gonna take up too much of your time, but first and foremost, thank you guys for joining us
Absolutely.
via Facebook, via YouTube, and wherever you may be watching us from. So let's get right into it. First of all, let's go back to this past Saturday.
Right.
This past Saturday, you had the opportunity to go over to Massey Ministries over off of 79th Street, where they were giving people information and instructions about becoming ambassadors for the motherland.
Absolutely. You know what? It's so strange of how we think versus to how those over in Africa or even any other country outside of the United States, how they see us. So
Right.
in Africa, they think that all missionaries are white, European. They couldn't believe that we have black missionaries over in the United States. So what they're doing, they're trying to get a whole bunch of missionaries, evangelists that are called for foreign mission. Like, some people are called for the local, or maybe just to travel inside of the United States. But then you have those that always worked foreign mission or had a desire to go and do foreign missions. And we had quite a few people there on Saturday. So shout out to Pastor Mark Young and Massey Ministry for what they're doing, because they have been consistent in sharing the gospel over in Africa. Not only in Africa, they have been to Cuba, Pakistan, so many other different countries. I think Tanzania and all of these different countries, they have been just spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. So they're actually recruiting missionaries now to go over with them to Zambia and other areas in Africa to share the gospel.
And if you haven't started a mission in your own hometown, make sure that you look out for the home team first, and
Absolutely.
then venture out into the blue yonder, wild yonder.
Right,
Yeah.
because it's very different, and that's one of the things that they stressed there on Saturday. And anytime you will hear Pastor Mark Young, he will also mention that, if you're not working here locally and evangelizing and doing mission work here in your local town, don't even think about going foreign.
Yeah, don't be practicing with your career over. No.
Right. So, the culture is very different. So, those are the things that they were answering questions that people who had a desire to actually do foreign missions and ministries, they were asking questions of, of what to look for, the do's, the don'ts, and they was just giving out all that information. It was very informative, very much so.
Okay. So that was this past Saturday.
Mhm.
Let's go back to Saturday 2 weeks ago.
You got to remind what was Saturday 2 weeks ago, because it was
the
so much
praise
going
and
on
worship,
this month.
the Black History Praise and Worship Experience with
Yes.
the CEO, Kenya C. Wheeler.
Yes, in Delray Beach, Florida.
Yeah, we traveled up to Delray. Now, it was a wonderful event, but Kenya's beginning to make me feel like Little Richard.
What?
Yeah, Little Richard. Listen, for years, Little Richard has went to the Grammys and he said, I am originator. And they ain't never gave me nothing. So I'm beginning to feel like that because I've been nominated a million times and they ain't never gave me nothing.
Are you serious, dude?
I'm so serious right now.
Oh Lord. But I had a great time. I honestly had a great time in Delray, and shout out to all the vendors, especially the food vendors. I think I ate so much. MJ,
What,
I
Greedy?
ate so much.
I know, I was there.
Listen, yeah, I'm not a fan of food trucks and all of that, but
I can't tell.
Baby, I was on it.
I can't tell you're not a fan of food trucks.
The Volcano Express, and I was like, dog, I didn't get conch and I didn't get the fruit, and we were sitting right in front of the fruit stand.
Okay, well, I got the conch.
How was it?
I got the conch and fries. The conch and fries was really, really good. They were actually from the Bahamas. Deacon Joe Riley, had the opportunity to speak to him and get the background and all of that information. And then shout out to Jesus in the Trenches. They were on site as well, doing their thing. Oh my goodness. The lady with the cake that you made me buy, the little small cake.
I made you buy.
Because I couldn't make up my mind. No, it's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. It was a banana pudding cake. The cake was really, really good. I forget. I know it was sweets _ something. But it was really, really, really delicious. Wish I should have bought two.
Wow. I have cake? No, I had candy apple. So
no, that's not true. You had banana pudding.
I did.
Yeah,
I had banana pudding, but I can't remember the food truck that I got it from. But I know it's Pastor Peterson.
Whoever it was, you knew them.
In Miami. So they were up in Delray as well. Hold on. They were up in Delray as well.
And Delray.
I got sidetracked. Okay. They were up in Delray. But they're here from the Miami area, and they have the most delicious banana pudding. And Kenya also said they have good bread pudding. I didn't taste the bread pudding.
They didn't have any more.
I definitely had the banana pudding, and then I bought a candy apple as well.
You didn't buy a candy apple.
You bought me the candy apple, but you owe me. You owe me that.
Were you that?
Yeah,
you know what? Only because we're partners. Yeah, okay, not a problem. I'll take that. But listen, I don't owe you nothing.
You know you do. All the aggravation that I have endured. And look, the funny thing, let's talk about that, MJ. The funny thing is when people see us together out, they always give their opinion of how you treat me. Go fans, go family, and go friends. Thank y'all for sticking up.
I disagree with you. It was only one person that took up for you.
No, it's everywhere. They always tell you to stop bothering Lady Des.
Yeah, that's because they don't see.
It never fails.
They don't see the trouble that you put me through.
No, I just try to guide you in the right direction.
That's what you call it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
That's why I go the opposite way, because you've been pushed me off the cliff.
No, I don't. I try to save you. I really do.
Oh,
okay. What else happened? The Cross family did an awesome job.
The Cross family. Listen, let me tell you. Jasmine Ziegler,
yes,
with or without the family, is a beast.
Yes, she is
a straight up beast. Now,
yes,
I mean, I've been to outdoor concerts and things before, but when I tell you this young lady literally just like switched the atmosphere, and it was a good thing too. And you know, it was people there that needed whatever was going on at that moment. You know, she had an encounter and wasn't ashamed, but whatever that she had going on, people gravitated to and they needed. So, you know, big ups to Jasmine.
And I believe Ziegler. That she got her breakthrough as well.
Yeah, so she got something. She definitely got something. No. Not like that, but it was a good thing. It was a good thing.
It really was, honestly. It really was.
We can't forget out of Tallahassee, Pastor Lenoris McFadden.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome singing. Definitely. The choir was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was just, you know, I honestly, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed myself. But it was the food for me.
Everything was fine except I didn't win. Okay, not just me, but we didn't win.
Listen, it's okay. I'm okay with that.
No, because after 9, 10, 12, 15 times, you'd be like, listen, give me something.
Stop. Everybody listen, MJ resume is yay long. Okay. Over 30 years, I think he has won everything in radio.
Everything but an award from Kenya.
Everything, pretty much.
No, not really.
Except probably you weren't even nominated for a Grammy, right?
I don't have a spin.
Can you make it spin though?
I would if I had it. I didn't get a spin. I don't have a stellar. What else? Yeah, I got a nominations. I just don't have
the Grammy. Didn't I read that somewhere?
Grammy Gospel Art Radio. Yeah, that was on there. Okay. Stellar Awards nominee was on there. Rhythm of Gospel nominee was on there. Always a nominee, never a winner.
and you're also now nominated for the Gospel Choice Award. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you to the Gospel Choice Awards, because I had no idea. Had no who, you know, just minding my business.
That's another one to put on your achievements on your one sheet, okay?
Listen, I don't have a one sheet. I got a 3 sheet.
I have a 1 sheet.
I got a 3 sheet.
Or 4 sheet.
No, it's a 3. And we got to give a shout out too, because the youngest radio personality in the United States was there as well. Amaria J hung out with us.
Absolutely. And she was so excited to be there and to, matter of fact, to see us. And y'all know we always hanging out with Amaria. Actually, Amaria is supposed to be on tonight. However, Amaria was awarded today. Yes, she was awarded today by the NAACP up in Kentucky. So congratulations to Amaria. She's doing, let me tell you, at the age of 12, I don't know what I was doing at the age of 12.
You were singing in them people choir.
I was, but doing stuff like that, I don't know. I can't
You
tell you.
you could have been. But was your head bigger when you were 12?
You know what? Look, talk to the people. I'll be right back.
How you? Okay, family. So this is what she does, and she would do this on a holiday. So, she wants me to talk to you guys, and I have no idea how long she's going to be gone. Anyway, what happened last week on Thursday? She had the opportunity to interview not just a mentor, a mentee of hers, but a really, really close friend who goes by the name of Linda Pearl. And she is a phenomenal model, a very eloquent woman of God and smart. When I tell you she was able to rattle off history and Black history about things that happened in South Florida, in Miami, the Coral Gables area. That young lady definitely knew her business, and she has an event coming up. I can't tell you when because Dez is not here, but it's going to be an event where Dez is also on the panel, and it is Fashion Black History Noir, and they're going to be uh, having a conversation with various things that are going on. And with that being said, there's a whole lot happening, and we are just making things go. Interviews are taking place as well. So things are looking up. Also, what else? What else? What else? What else did we do? She's got 30 jobs and she doesn't complete any of them. And now she's back again.
Really? Are you serious?
As a heart attack. Listen, I was telling them about Linda Pearl and the Linda Pearl event, and she's gone again. See, I offered this woman to not come on live tonight because she's got 14 jobs. She was supposed to cook. Now, whether she did that, I don't know. But what I do know is we're on live, and she, for the second time, has disappeared. And this time she ain't even said bye. And then she pops back in like everything's fine.
Listen, I'm right here. I'm doing a plethora of things, guys. Hello to Nichelle. Thank you so much for tuning in. Glenn Payne, hello. Listen, this is a more casual, laid back live on tonight. And
they could tell because it done been gone 3 times.
Listen, y'all, we're just on chatting it up. But however, I heard you talking about Linda Pearl.
Yeah,
and
Linda
the
Pearl.
event that she's having this Friday. It's actually this Friday, February the 21st. And you have to register at a ladynamepearl.com. Listen, if you want to hear about history in Miami, Black history in Miami, the culture, the fashion of Miami, we're going to be talking about that. The name of the event is called Miami Noir. And I have the privilege of being one of the panelists on this event. And I'm excited about it.
And I also told them that you are somewhat like a mentor for her. Why? I don't know, but that's.
You know what? I think I wouldn't say mentor. We're just really, really good. Wow.
You said it was laid back, right?
It was, but I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, we are very good friends. And what a lot of people don't know, we grew up together. She grew up down the street, about 2 houses down from me. We stayed on the same street and everything. And it's just, it's amazing how God works things out full circle. Remembering her as a young lady, a little, all of us is around the same age. I'm a little older than her. her and Milka and myself are around the same age. And by the way, we have the same birthday as well, May 13th. And
Absolutely.
Linda came up behind us. She was a few years younger than us. However, she went off being a professional runway model for Ebony Fair, and she did a whole lot of other things, and were able to grace so many different platforms and be able to walk in so many rooms. And I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud that we all are able to work together now.
She gonna be proud to work with you because you a slave driver. Speaking of, okay, never mind.
I am not.
Lynette Day. Hey, Lynette, how are you?
Hey, Lynette, how you doing?
We got Glenn Payne, as you said earlier, and listen, Miss Hastings, Nushelle Hastings is
Ellie.
She is another like powerhouse woman of just goodness. When I say she has it all together, man, you know, we have some very, very important friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what, MJ, and I think you can testify to this as well. As I read your bio, God has allowed us and blessed us both to cross paths with very prominent people.
Okay. I was going with this when you started talking about my resume, because I know how you are. But yes, we have been doing God's work and running across some very, very amazing people.
Yeah.
And I think I said last week, you know, when we had Glenn on, I do not take for granted any of the people that we've come across, you know,
right.
Everybody that you, here she go again. Everybody that we met, you know, was a lesson and a connection. So yeah.
Absolutely.
What are you doing?
I was trying I was trying to get that line that was aggravating me out of my face, but you're absolutely right. Let's go back to last week, you know, and talking about what you do in the community and who you are in the community. And you're being honored at the Rise Up Wealth Summit this year, which is so, I believe that, you know, it's so deserving of you, because people may see you acting a fool on camera and with the shenanigans or whatnot, but I have an opportunity to actually work with you and see your passion and know what you do and how you take everything to heart, literally, you know, working with the community, what you do for the community, and the joy that it gives you to pour out to the community, and the love that the community have for you is just amazing. You know, I've seen you. We've worked. Well, let me think of one. I'm trying to think of one good one that we were. Children's Trust. You remember Children's Trust?
Yes.
And and the crowd that just grew around us, because
that was your fault though. But that was your fault.
But they heard you talking, and it was just like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? And they were just so captivated by your voice and what you were doing. I loved it. And you know, they just want to just love and hug and kiss all on you. It's wonderful. I'm his Jeffrey, everybody. I'm just the person that holds the camera.
Don't even try.
Holds the camera, take the pictures, do all the filming, whatever I can hold. I'm just glad to be in the number.
Since you want to talk about the Children's Trust, let's talk about you and the clown.
I don't know why those people come to me. They just but yeah, So congratulations, dude. You really deserve that.
Well,
You really
thank
do.
you, and I can say the same for you. I always kid with you and make fun of you, but I know you know the hard work that you put into the stuff that you do, and I know your heart, and I know you know the background and how hard and long you've been at this and praying for what is happening to you and for you right now. So yeah, I'm not going to stop messing with you, but I see your hard work, and it's definitely appreciated. And I know people love on you as well. So um yeah, when we get together, it's double trouble. But when you're alone, you definitely do what it is that needs to be done. As a matter of fact, uh, you were on a panel just this past Valentine's Day,
Yes,
encouraging
I
people
was.
about, yeah, you were on a panel talking about love and relationships, and I know for you that is something that is really really dear to your heart when it comes
Absolutely.
to married couples and singles trying to get married, and I know that you have a passion and a heart for that, and you definitely take to heart mentoring and giving your experiences about life's knocks and rises for people who are thinking about going down the aisle, or people that are down the aisle and maybe having struggles and challenges right now. It always reminds me of a conversation that we've had, and you've also had on the air, where you said, you know what, yeah, me and my husband, we've been together for X amount of years, but there's been times where we almost talked about throwing in a towel, but never did. And that's an inspiration to a lot of people.
You know what? Yeah, it just surprises me every time, and I shared this also on Friday night as well. And I tell people, I'm surprised we're still together, but it's only by the grace of God. And
Oh, yes.
you need to stop. It's seriously though, it's only by the grace of God, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of doing. It takes a lot of loving, and I just tell people all the time, stop sweating the small stuff, because if you sweat the small stuff and you're ready to give up on the small stuff, you won't be able to handle the big stuff that's going to come your way. And there's definitely going to be some huge challenges um, in life, in marriage, in relationship. So I'm all about really building those healthy relationships. Listen, I'm not perfect at all. I don't get it right all the time, and I make errors, and I have made some errors. However, I've learned from those errors and mistakes and different things. And I just try to be transparent as possible, and I try to encourage, listen, and don't judge. Tight. When you have gone through your thing, it gives you a compassion for others, that may feel like they're in this by themselves. So yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, so listen, they was calling Eddie Dr. Eddie, Dr. Eddie Hall. So Dr. Eddie Hall was on it, like usually. He
Listen,
he is actually the brain. People don't know this, but he is actually the brain behind everything.
and I was going to say that Dr. Eddie Hall is a quiet storm.
Yes, he is.
He is a quiet storm, and I always give him props, because it is him who allows you and I to do what it is that we do. He trusts me with you, and he knows that I'm going to look after you like the little sister that you are, and I'm going to send you right back to him when we get done. And I appreciate that, because even when the three of us are together, there's no anything, because it's
Right.
like, okay, y'all go do y'all thing, and I'll be right back over here. But even while he's doing that, Mr. Hall he's got that
He
eagle eye.
watching
He's paying
everything.
attention. Absolutely.
He watching every movement. You better believe it. So, everybody call him the manager or the overseer, the bishop. Those have that known us for so long, back in the day, because God has given us the opportunity to work, Night of Passion and other big events. And we just did it with ourselves, and our children.
Right.
But he just sit back and pretty much just oversee everything, but he is actually the force and the brain behind a lot of stuff that I have accomplished over the years. So shout out to Eddie Hall.
Yeah, definitely. One of the best memories that I have was when I was emceeing for the presidential award, and everybody knew that he was getting an award but him. So
Right.
when we actually called him, he was like, "What?" Yeah. So it was one
and
of
I was
those
like, "Come on, Eddie, they're calling you too. You got it too." But it was so. Let me tell you, it was so well deserving. Like I said, because I'm usually the face on everything, but he is definitely the brain. Like he is the gas that makes the vehicle go. And if I have an idea, I'm shooting it over to him. Hey, what do you think about this? 9 times out of 10, he's going to tell me no first.
Yeah, because some of those ideas be like,
"Hey, we gonna get this money from, and how are we gonna do this?" But hey, it works. It works out. Once it soaks in, and he analyzed everything, then he'll revisit me.
he has to, because some of those ideas be like left field.
I'm an out of the box thinker, and so is he. But
No, you're not out of the box. You like out of the country thinker. You be like,
hey, I'm always up thinking like, what's the next thing? What's the next move? What's going on? What can we bring different, to the people? Because constantly life is evolving, the world is evolving,
yes.
and you just can't get stuck. You just
No,
can't
you
get
can't.
stuck.
You
And
really can't.
and one of the things I share is like, if God is telling you to do something, don't try to figure it out. Just go with it. Just go with it. And that's what we've been doing.
I got to give a shout out to the Pines Children's Community Center, because they love themselves some me, and
Yes,
I
they
love
do.
them as well. Shawana Williams and the crew.
Yeah.
When I tell you, they are a wonderful bunch, and they keep us locked in every time we're doing something, and we're always invited around. So, shout out to them. I know they'll see you soon.
Pembroke Pines Children Academy. They, they disrespectful. Talking about, we want MJ. We want MJ. But Lady Des is here, so y'all won't have to deal with Lady Des. Yeah, but it's. I mean, I think that's the beauty of it all. Just just seeing the joy on the people's faces in the community.
Right.
We're also working on another event, MJ, in March 7th, actually. The HIV.
Wait, which we?
You and I.
Oh, okay.
You and I. Yeah, we're working on. So we're a part of. MJ has a lot of awarenesses that he support, and so do I. But we're fortunate to work on this particular what would we call it? Awareness together for HIV and AIDS, a week of prayer. And they have this every year. It's nationwide, where they take a week of prayer for HIV and AIDS, bringing awareness, praying for healing and restoration and whatever is needed. They take this whole week. And shout out to the Family Foundation. Reverend Baxter is spearheading here in Miami. And we had the opportunity to host the concert again this year. They invited us back.
Lord Jesus. Well, it'll probably be a little easier this time, because this is an actual concert and not just not a gala. So it'll be a little more free.
Listen, MJ, You was rough on me at the concert and the gala, okay?
No, it was just the gala. Well, the concert, the first concert when you fell up, I was just there.
I don't, you know what? That was so strange. I don't know how that happened, but I fell up the stairs, guys. I don't know what happened there. But they refused for me to hit that floor. And I thank MJ and Mr. Joe Riley and
The devil is a liar.
listen, Mr. Hall was right there. He was like, no, MJ was up with you. You'll be fine. So Reverend Baxter, everybody was just making sure I don't hit the floor.
And you did not.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a great time this year. They have Royal Revelation is coming back in town.
Wait, so I have a question.
In South Carolina. Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Is he still Lil Roy?
He's grown, Roy, but I guess I actually didn't add the little. I said Roy in Revelation, but
I know, but every time I've seen something, it like with the music, it says Lil Roy.
Yeah.
And now I don't. So is it just Roy now?
No, that was just me. But it is
okay.
It is Little Roy and Revelation.
I don't know a whole lot about Quartet now. I don't want to, say the wrong thing when I get there.
I'm so glad you're finally going to come to a Quartet concert. Thank God.
I don't have a choice.
Yes, you do.
I don't have a choice.
Well, with me, no, you don't have a choice. You need to be there.
I'm co-hosting with you, so I don't have a choice.
So we have the Southerners is going to be there, as well as who else? MJ, them boys.
Them boys are going to be there
down south. I may be missing somebody, but I can't remember who.
No, Roy and Revelation, them boys, and the spiritual heirs. I think that's the three.
No, the Southerners.
Southerners. I'm sorry.
The Southerners out of Pompano Beach. Right. So it's gonna be awesome. So that's March 7th. The tickets for that is $25.
So and just Google.
They're gonna bring it to the city of Miami, at Mount Calvary. Mount Calvary. Yes. Pastor Strange's church Pastor Strange is going to be the host pastor. So, yes, Mount Calvary Missionary Baptist Church, right there on 62nd and 12th Avenue,
in the city of Miami.
Right in the city of Miami. So, y'all come on out. The tickets are only $25. This is a great awareness and Is everybody all right?
I just got stuff falling down around me. That happens when you mention Quartet. The walls start shaking and stuff. So,
hey, listen, Quartet is a different type of animal. Don't play
I know
with
it just shook stuff up all over here, but I'm good. I'm good.
Okay,
just a minor earthquake.
Okay, good. I'm glad y'all okay. So, listen, get your tickets. Tickets are only $25. Everybody.
Eventbrite.com.
That's right. And MJ and I will be your host for the evening, and we're going to have a great time. So that's the week of prayer, the Family Foundation, bringing awareness and education to HIV and AIDS.
And there's that is important, because not only are you getting a concert, but on site there will be information about HIV and AIDS, and then there's also, if I'm not mistaken, going to be a test site as well that evening for people that want to know what their status is, that don't know what their status is. There's never any pressure, and it is confidential.
And it's confidential, yes. Absolutely.
If you happen to do it on that evening, but we will definitely be in the house that night. Eventbrite, that's where you can find out information about your tickets.
Eventbrite. Okay. All right. So Lynette Day say, see, MJ, she really talked good about you. She really love you. Thank you.
You ain't got no choice.
When he goes low, I go high. I mean, that's my approach.
Okay, Trump.
That's my approach each and every time.
Okay, Trump.
Oh, Trump. Woo.
You said you go high.
That's Lady Michelle Obama.
Oh, my
When
bad.
they go low, you go high.
Yeah, okay.
So that's me, not yeah.
My bad.
It feels like we're forgetting to say something. We talked about the Valentine.
Talked about Valentine's.
Event.
Talked
We
about
talked about
Massey.
who?
Massey Ministries.
Massey Ministries.
Talked about the prayer and worship concert and award ceremony that I did not win an award, but that's okay.
In their way. We are forgetting something though, MJ, and I just really can't remember exactly what that is.
We talked about Amaria. NAACP.
Black History Month.
We talked about Linda Pearl.
Okay. All right. Listen, y'all, come out to that. That's a free event. That's a free event this Friday at 4 p.m. You just have to register. She opened up the registration once she first put out the flyer and it sold out. And she got more room and she was able to open it up a second time. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's still open. So if you all want to come out Friday night and just hear the history of
Friday night, don't confuse
Friday evening, Friday afternoon at 4 p.m., starting at 4 p.m., it's going to be at the North Dade Regional Library, right off of 27th Avenue and 183rd Street.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. North Dade Regional Library.
You saw something
different? No,
I thought it was at the community center off of Miami Gardens in like 12.
No.
Okay. No. Well, you'll be there, so
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna read it. If you follow me, it's on my page. It's called Miami Noir. It's the and Noir, Noir, is the French translation for black. So this is
who you calling black?
Stop it. So that's where I'll be Friday afternoon at 4 on the panel, talking about the history, culture, and the fashion of Miami. And a lot of people don't know how much history there is in Miami, in Miami, Florida. And if you come out on Friday, you will hear the rundown. And if you listen to Ladies Day Live on Thursday, you can go back and watch the replay. Linda Pearl, who is hosting this great event, laid it out. When I say she laid it out, she laid it out. And I thought I was well versed in it, but she is super well versed in it. And if you're Bahamian or Bahamian descent, you should be there, because the Bahamians played a major role in Miami becoming incorporated as Miami. So listen, y'all, it's a lot of history in Coconut Grove. It's a lot of history in even in Seminoles, in Hialeah. It's a whole black section there. The Seminoles. It's a whole lot of history in West Park. We have the Hampton House. We have the Ward. The Lyric Theater. So it's so many different landmarks in the city of Miami that has a lot of history behind it. And we want you all to come out. That's February 21st at 4 p.m. You got it.
Let me know how it is. Y'all let me know how it goes.
You're not going to be there.
That's why I told them to let me know how it goes. I'll be at work.
Yeah, I forgot. But I wish you was able to attend, MJ.
I can do it virtually if you go live.
You know what? They may have the virtual option though. They really may have the virtual option. I'm not sure, but we want to give a shout out to the City of Miami Gardens for hosting this. I'm sorry, say that again.
I said no. We don't want them to go live. We want people to come out.
Right. Yeah, we do. What I was going to say, I'm looking for I'm actually looking for the address, everybody, because I want to make sure that we have it correct. Hold on just a second. Because if you follow me on Facebook, I have it posted there as well. And it's just such an honor for them asking me to be a part of this platform and this panel with such other.
It is North Dade Library.
It is equipped,
Yes.
able panelists, from all different cultures. Even the leader who started Zopound, he's going to be on the panel. If I'm not mistaken, it's Stitches and so many other different panelists. What? No?
What you talking about now?
I'm still talking about the Miami Noir.
Oh, Stitch is gonna be with you?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Love you for free.
Yeah, so not that Stitches. Not that Stitches. Yeah. Yeah, so you're right. So it is North Dade, my North Dade Library. And that's right off of what? 20
It's like 24th Avenue
and
24th
180.
Avenue and 183rd.
Yeah, so it's a free event. You just have to register at aladynamedpearl.com. This is for Black History Month, and it's a great event to bring your children to. And listen, they're trying to do away with our history, y'all. It's going to take all of us to pull together to learn who we are as a people. Because I've been out of the country to Bahamas, to Jamaica, to Dominican Republic. These people know who they are as a people, and they take pride in that. So we want you all to learn who you are as the Black culture, the Black American culture. Okay. So no matter if they take it away, they can't take it from us. They can't take what's in us. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because that was just so touching.
MJ, you already know I'm very passionate about stuff like that.
I think you should run for office. You would make
no comment.
You would make a great city commissioner.
No comment. No comment.
All right, so I don't think I think we covered
it was probably the whole Black history piece.
Okay. Well, yeah, we still have a couple of days left in the month of February. So pull out all your African diaspora clothes, your dashikis and all of that. And for the next couple of days, make sure you're Black and you're proud.
I mean, 365, make sure you're Black and you're proud. Love the skin that you're in.
Yeah, but more so February, since that's the only time they allow you to celebrate.
The calendar set it aside for us to celebrate us. Yeah.
Yeah, before they eliminate.
Yeah, but listen, like I said, regardless if they eliminate it or not, we are who we are. Love who you are. Embrace who you are as a people, and learn who you are as a people, so that you will be able to share it with the next generation. Y'all, listen, we cannot break the gap. All right. We cannot create any more gaps. Let's all pull together and teach each other. Learn it first, learn it accurately, so that we'll be able to teach each other and help each other, support each other, and love each other. There's room enough for all of us to succeed as a people. So regardless of who is doing what, they could be doing the same thing as you. They could be doing the same very thing as you. Remember that God has his measure for all of us. So just listen, just embrace who you are.
Lady dares for office. Lady dares for office. Sound like a political speech. I'm just saying.
No, it's just what needs to take place in our culture and in our race of people. We need to pull together, honestly.
All right, because if you ever want to run, I know some people.
Stop it. No comment.
Just say, you know what? With that being said, I had enough of you tonight. I'm done. I'm tired.
Look, we have the House of Kings Ministry International watching all the way from Zambia. Let's welcome Pastor.
Zambia's in the house.
Yes, Pastor Wino is watching. Yes. Hello, Pastor Wino.
We were supposed to call Pastor Wino and Pastor Omagara.
Well, I know Pastor Omagara. I did reach out to him, and I don't know about Pastor Wino, but Pastor Wino, thank you so much. We were talking about the missionaries and evangelists. Massey Ministries were here this Saturday talking about missionaries and evangelists coming over to Africa to minister the word of God and to be discipling those that are there over in Africa. So thank you so much for tuning in.
I got an idea.
What's that?
Does Pastor Wino like to be up early morning? How about we see if he can DM us, and either next Monday or the Monday after, we'll get him on live.
Okay, because it's actually it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock over in Africa right now.
Yeah, so since he likes to be up, early morning, we'll see if we can get him on.
So, Pastor Wino, we would love for you to join us. So let me know, inbox me. Let me know if you're able to do that, and we'll set it up one Monday. And you can come on with us. I know there's a big hour difference, but you're usually up early morning for whatever reason. So we would love for you to be a part and join us on one Monday. Yeah.
And that'll round up Black History Month. Woo!
Yeah, that would be great. Look, someone actually from the motherland, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we got people all over the place, huh, MJ?
We do. We are the true meaning of international.
Yes. So thank you all so much. Happy Black History Month to everybody. Happy Love Month. And let's make sure we just take out time to love on each other. Small gestures go a long way. MJ, I said it what did I say? I think I said it Friday night, but Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday, right? And
we know.
And I did something a little different. Usually I would buy little gifts and give to my children, but this year what I decided to do was to write them all their individual love notes. And they loved it.
Oh yeah, I did get one of them. Thank you very much.
You got one?
I did get a note of love from you.
So guys, no matter how bad MJ treat me, I just got to love the hell out of them.
That's a good one. That is a real good one.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's something that they can always have and go back to and reflect on. So I got a great response from that. I just wanted to try to do something a little different for them.
Okay, but before I let you go, you better clear up the rumor. It's a big brother, little sister situation that we have.
We're not married.
I say quit picking at her. Big brothers, do not stop picking on little sisters. It's gonna happen. So y'all need to just.
I thought because people thought we were married. That's what I thought you was talking about.
Better.
Oh, okay. Pastor Wino said, okay, he will inbox us.
Okay, cool. And
okay,
we can,
thank you, Pastor Wino. We would love for you to join us. Yeah, so y'all just spread love. Valentine's is one day. You got all year.
You need to correct that. Valentine's is one day where they make you pay to display your love. Love is free. You can do it every day of the year.
You're right.
Without spending extra money.
You're absolutely right.
Exactly.
So, when they
figured out they can make money off of it, that's when they made it a big thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're right. However, we're losing people every day. So, just take the time to show someone love. Take the time to show someone love. They're gone. They're here today. They used to say here today, gone tomorrow. but they're here today, gone today. So let's not take anybody that is around us or close to us, those that we love, for granted. Love, forgive, move on, and just make it right, because you just never know. You never know.
Absolutely. I forgive you.
I forgive you too, MJ. I forgive you every day, because there's something that you're doing every day.
And it's going to keep happening.
Look, Glenn Payne say hi, besties. But MJ, you already know if something happens to Lady Des, you know your task. You know what you're supposed to be doing.
Ha ha for Jesus.
Make them laugh. Make them laugh.
Nothing's going to happen to you.
Glenn, I love you too. We love you too. We can't wait to celebrate with you on your day. So, MJ, I think it's our time. That's an hour. Wow.
Yeah, you kept me up again.
How?
We're not going to even talk about it. All right, family. We want to say thank you so much for joining Conversations with Them Two. It's yours truly, MJ. She is
Lady Des.
Join us each and every Monday night, 8:30 p.m. right here for Conversations with Them Two. Love you, mean it. Until next time.
Bye-bye.